Hey guys, this is Absentis. I'm joined with SeaGnome, and we're bringing you CheeseGrater's games from the losers bracket round 3 from MLG DC. CheeseGrater is facing against the one and the only EG InControl, very famous player from the team Evil Geniuses. This is the first round, or the first match of the best of the 3. CheeseGrater spawning as the blue Zerg at the 9 o'clock, and his opponent InControl, the red Protoss, at the 12 o'clock.
Yeah, so InControl, probably the second most famous EG player, the first one, of course, being Idra. And did you actually see the picture with Idra and InControl from MLG?
Yeah, when they're sitting in the two chairs where they're being interviewed, and
The first thing I thought of was Harry Potter and Hagrid.
Oh yeah, like the size difference is crazy huge. InControl, I believe he was a former weightlifter, or bodybuilder or something. In any case, he's just giant, while Idra's the stereotypical pasty nerd. InControl grabbing those minerals after the scout and leaving. Going to be setting up shop at the natural, going to prevent any kind of expansion, although CheeseGrater is not going to want to expand too quickly because of the short rush distance in these positions.
Yeah, these positions certainly favoring InControl, especially if he decides to go for some early pressure like the 2-gate, maybe the 4, well, probably not the 2-gate, but maybe the 4-gate later on, and CheeseGrater is going to be really hard-pressed to defend that, especially from such a great player like InControl.
Yeah, InControl's, I think he's consistently been on the top 200 on the North American server, and he's been, I think, around like 60-ish, 80-ish for the last little while. Gas steal by CheeseGrater, gonna delay tech for a little bit, and still for the moment, just gearing up towards speedlings.
Yeah, the Cybercore now going down, everything looking pretty typical from both players. So, I don't know, playing against, knowing that you're going to have to play against a player like InControl, it must be really intimidating for him. Maybe I should ask CheeseGrater what he felt when he was up against InControl, because everybody else that he's played so far, relatively no name. Natagast, Backpack, well, Orb's kind of well known, but still not really the upper echelon of StarCraft 2 players.
Yeah, absolutely right. If I were in his shoes, I would be feeling very intimidated right now. We see a Roach Warren coming out. Of course, a very good play. CheeseGrater might be able to catch this probe. Those minerals he stole aren't going to get back to his base. One more hit and he's going down.
Yeah, there we go. And so the Roach Warren should be in time to probably catch InControl just as the 4-gate starts to get going, so it should be in time to deal a lot of damage. Yeah, we have 3 gates out now, but I don't know, a player like InControl, it's just so hard to catch them off guard.
Yeah, he's saving up Chrono Boost up at just about 70. Nope, he uses it on Cybercore. I was curious to see if he was saving up for something special. I guess he just wasn't spending it quite as he should. 5 roaches now coming out. 6 now coming out for CheeseGrater.
A sentry on the way for InControl. If he gets a nice force field, he might be able to hold it off for a while. He doesn't really have much out on the field yet. Warp Gate Tech's still a while away. He's going to need to force field really, really nicely against these roaches.
Yeah, still not using Warp Gate, or his Chrono Boost. It's very possible that he's just saving it, and he's going to react based on what CheeseGrater does. Warp Gate is about to finish, and InControl is sending out a probe. He might have been thinking of expanding. He had 400 minerals, but he's going to run back because there are lings out as a natural.
Yeah, now we see 2 more sentries on the way here for InControl. He's going to be fine against this. And CheeseGrater now going to start pushing.
Yeah, in a danger position. Force field going down, so all those they're trapped. And InControl positioning his forces so that the roaches, for the most part, can't hit anything. Nice control there.
Yeah, really solid control. Perfect force field placement. he's going to be able to pick away at these roaches. And what is CheeseGrater? Okay, he's just trying to press really, really hard against these force fields. He's not going to be able to get up there. Not against a player like InControl. He's just taking a lot of damage over here for nothing.
Yeah. With all those stalkers and sentries, CheeseGrater took a bunch of losses and didn't do too much. We've got a Forge coming up now, and the Chrono Boost being spent on Warp gates and getting out a bunch more stalkers. And I imagine we're going to see a push here as CheeseGrater gets up his natural.
Yeah, this is going to be a really fearsome push. InControl even getting ready to expand as well. He's got a decent force out here. Looks like if he does expand, he won't really be able to supplement this with too many reinforcements. And CheeseGrater should be able to hold it originally. He's sending a scouting link to check out what's going on. And he's going to see that probe there getting ready to put down the expansion. So he should know that he'll be okay for the meantime.
Yeah, for the moment, he should be okay. And I mean, he's got a nice force at the watchtower, which he's actually going to be pulling back for the moment. If he gets up some spine crawlers in time at the natural, he should be able to hold off for the time being. InControl actually not going to be pushing out, instead forming a bit of a wall with cannons.
Yeah, getting a few cannons over here. This is a little interesting to me. I mean, the cannons would be a lot more effective on this high ground. I guess he doesn't have the greatest pylon placement to do that, but they'd be a lot more effective on the high ground, and you could just, put down another gateway or something in the front here to create a more solid wall, but I guess he does know what he's doing, so he should be, pretty well defended over there.
Yeah, I mean, pre-patch 1.1.2, we would have seen some gateways in front of those cannons, but with the roach range, obviously InControl, unlike Orb in that previous series, is adapting to that difference, and he's now getting he now knows he can't put any buildings up front to help that out. InControl Maynarding drones over, and in a nice comfortable position, even leading by harvesters.
Yeah, very nice. He's moving out now. He's got a really nice force, pretty sentry heavy, and I do really like sentry play, and so maybe not going to move out.
I think he's just checking around. You got to control the watchtower, so he's got vision. CheeseGrater is sending out a drone. I'm guessing he's going to be making a satellite hatchery. Just at the same time that he's almost got its lair.
He's got a lot of gas. Oh, and now InControl getting ready to move out. There we go. There's a few spine crawlers and really nice force fields. That's really going to hold those roaches back. Oh, brilliant force fields. InControl's very much in control. He's going to be able to completely annihilate this base, and those roaches aren't going to have anything to do about it.
Yeah, all of his forces are stuck in two more very beautiful force fields, although now roaches are still kind of be able to move in. Two more force fields, allowing InControl to separate his opponent's forces and just wail away at roaches one at a time, putting on a lot of pressure very well, a lot of finesse in those force fields.
Yeah, we do see CheeseGrater going for this mostly roach composition now. He's getting up a Spire, so he will be able to get some mutas, quite a few mutas, just based on the amount of gas that he has right now. But he's going to need to stall for that 100 seconds until they can get out.
Yeah, he's getting a couple more spine crawlers to help with stalling. But, I mean, we saw how well Control dealt with those spine crawlers. Was able to force field troops back in order to just to pick those off first before engaging with the main force. InControl is getting a Twilight Council. I am curious what he's going to research, or if he's going to be putting on a Dark Shrine. Either of which have been be pretty cool. Okay, nothing yet. I guess he's just weighing his option. Oh, he is getting Blink, and he is sending a Zealot down.
I meant Dark Shrine.
Yeah. Okay, he does have a Dark Shrine and Blink going down, and he's sending a Zealot down to check for satellite expos, and he's gonna find CheeseGraters just as it finishes.
Oh, this is so smart play. Just
at the same time, pushing in right now.
Maybe not, but scouting out with that Zealot, it's a hallmark of really great players that know something might be up, that even if there's nothing up, he's going to have the information that nothing's up, and that's always better than not knowing.
Right. I mean, Zerg players need to sneak out that expansion because in close positions, Zerg is not going to want to try and hold a gold expansion. Although InControl, I guess, feels comfortable enough with expanding right there. We've got Mutalisks coming out now, and yeah, that one single Zealot has brought down the hatchery down to about half health.
Looks like Mutas are going to come and clean him up, but still, InControl can just send a few Stalkers down there, and the expansion will definitely die. A Warp Prism, of all things, coming out for InControl, and he still hasn't... Oh, this is for GTs, duh.
Yeah, he will be able to get that around. CheeseGrater does not have the greatest vision of his own base, and yeah, we've got DTs being sent out, 3 in the main, an Observer coming up, and I cannot see any observers or overseers rather for CheeseGrater, so these DTs could do quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, he's morphing 2 of them right now. He's going to be able to take down these DTs, taking relatively few casualties, but this is... Oh, whoa. He blinked up a whole bunch of Stalkers and is taking out the spawning pool, and now the Roach Warren.
Yeah, two-pronged attack while CheeseGrater was busy with those DTs. All those Stalkers just took out the 2 main unit-producing structures for CheeseGrater. So while all these roaches and mews are going to come up now, I think these Stalkers are just going to blink away to safety.
Yeah, that's all they're really... Yep, there we go. And he's going to be able to get away relatively free from this, and CheeseGrater is very much behind now.
Yeah, really nice play there from InControl, sending the DTs to the natural and then his Stalkers to the main. But still, I mean, CheeseGrater has this giant roach force, but with Blink Micro... and knowing that InControl definitely has it, he'll be able to do pretty well. Force Field's going down, splitting up that army, and oh no, those Overseers being sent over directly to taken out now. And with the range advantage, InControl is able to take out the majority of CheeseGrater's forces, and now going to be able to whittle away down much more. CheeseGrater does not have anything. He can produce Mutas, but against Blink Stalkers, he's forced to call good game.
Yeah, so CheeseGrater going to go down 0-1 to InControl in this round 3 of the losers bracket.